Hello everyone, it is Esther here and welcome back to Romance Film February. It is day 5 and today I watched Every Day. I actually really liked this movie. I read the book before I watched it, which was like a couple of months ago now, maybe even a year. It was ages ago, but I still quite remember it. But I still remember it quite well, so I actually was able to what's the word, compare the book to the film, and honestly, they didn't really change that much. The film is basically about a sort of entity who wakes up in a different body every day, but then one day they wake up in the body of a girl called, what is her name? I think her name is Rhiannon. Rhiannon, yep. He wakes up in the body of a girl called Rhiannon's boyfriend, and he ends up, well, they don't really have a gender, they sort of just wake up in anyone's body, and they end up falling in love with her. And it's basically the story of them trying to find them every single day when they try and meet up with her and sort of go on dates and things, but as different people. But it doesn't really work out because, you know, while the sort of entity that calls themselves A is inhabiting another person's body, they forget it the next day, but everything still happens that did happen and it can impact their life. For example, one day A is in the body of a boy called Nathan, and he ends up waking up on the side of a road and he believes that the devil possessed him. So it can actually have quite a big impact on some people's lives. So in the end, A decides that it's not really worth it to essentially keep trying every day to make sure that they can meet up with Rhiannon every day of their life, and also kind of drag someone else into it as well who maybe doesn't want to. It's quite a sad movie. I actually did cry a couple of times in it because honestly, the whole concept is just so lonely and really quite horrible. But it was a really, really good film, to be honest, considering it was made for teenagers, and a lot of teenagery romance films these days are absolute trash. I thought it was really, really good, and I loved it. The soundtrack was also pretty good as well. I thought it was much better than, I don't know, for example, Everything Everything soundtrack, which had the song Stay on it. I don't know who it's by, but it's one of those awful pop songs that gets famous and is played on the radio all the time for no reason, other than it's kind of catchy, but also just really dumb. But yeah, I actually thought that this movie, it was made pretty well. Like, it didn't really explain the whole plot of it. There was no narration, and like, thank God, it wasn't like The Kissing Booth. And also, it didn't really have many like big info dumps. It sort of just let the story tell itself, and I love it when films do the show not tell method, because honestly, when you watch a film and it starts off with like, my name is this is my life, blah blah blah, it's just so boring and it makes you feel dumb as like a viewer of the film, and I really do not like that at all. So I'm glad that this film actually was quite intelligent in the way that it was making itself. It didn't really make itself, but you know what I mean. The director made it in a quite an intelligent way for, a film that's targeted towards teenagers, because I feel like sometimes teenager oriented films are very shit, to be honest. Like, they think, I don't know what it is about these like directors and producers who think that all teenagers are stupid and brainless and will literally watch anything if it's got a semi-attractive white guy in it. So, I was pretty glad with this one. Plus, some of the bodies that A inhabits are transgender, and some have depression, and some are blind, and plus size, and women, and that they actually still, go on dates with Rhiannon as women, and it's just fine because it's just about love, really, because Rhiannon loves A, and it's not about their body, it's about their personality. And I thought that was really beautiful and like really cute. So I'm just so glad that this film exists, because it's just one of those things that you don't really get very often. So I'm quite glad that it was made. Plus, the book was really good. I absolutely loved reading the book. It's by David Levithan, and it has the same name every day. But yeah, I definitely recommend reading the book and watching the movie. It's on UK Netflix. I'm not sure about other Netflixes, but yeah, if you want to watch it, it's on Netflix, and I loved it so much. Now, if I check my schedule, oh my god, tomorrow I am so excited. I'm so, so, so excited for tomorrow's film. It is Tuck Everlasting. I actually watched this like a few years ago, and I remember absolutely loving it, but I haven't seen it since, so I am kind of cheating because this is a rewatch, but I think it'll be worth it because I just really want to watch this film again. Like, it is so beautiful. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.